Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you've been with me before, if you are new here, then welcome. My name is Jacqueline Elizabeth, and today we're going to be talking about being careful with the things that you are listening to on YouTube. Something specific that I've been seeing a whole lot on YouTube is like people posting words, right? And they'll post something and they'll say, if you saw this, this was for you. Or if you came across this video, you need to watch this. If you came across this video, God has a word for you, or something like that. And I'm not saying this is a prophetic word or nothing. This is just my view on that. What I believe is we should definitely be careful with the things that we're clicking on, with the things that we are intrigued by, and with the stuff that we're even seeing. Okay? Because not only is the reality is there's an algorithm, right? And sometimes that algorithm is going to show stuff depending on people's following, depending on the things that you've already been watching, depending on how recent, the upload was, stuff like that. Depending on the topic that is already coming down your channel, stuff like that. And so, like, not only is that true, but also the reality is every word that we come across is not for us. Like, so to generalize it and say, if you see this, this word is for you. Not every prophetic word is going to be for everybody. That's just the reality. And so we should really be cautioned and careful when it comes to like what we're taking in. That also can help us to not produce itchy ears, to not gather around ourselves things that we feel like is going to be for us, or things that we feel like God is saying through somebody else. You know what I mean? Because there is a such thing called confirmation bias. And that's basically when you think a certain thing, and so you see posts or videos that's about that specific topic, that you would then say, oh, I knew I was right because look, that person said it too, that person said it too. When it's like the reality is like, no, that's not right. You just been consuming that type of information. Now, I am not saying that that's all the time the case, because I do believe God, of course, he uses people to confirm. Of course, he uses people as his vessel to send messages and say different things. But I'm saying every word is not for everybody. So for me, it's misleading. You know what I mean? It's very misleading when you say, oh, if you come across this video, then that means it's for you. It's very misleading. So we should definitely be cautioned and be careful as far as what we're taking in. Some of the things I do to avoid having itchy ears, or to avoid just being anxious, like if I'm in a time of waiting, I don't barely listen to different messages or different videos and stuff on YouTube. If I'm seeking God for an answer about something, I'm not gonna go and then gather around like specific videos. Now, I will tell you something. This is me coming out of when I used to do those things and learning what not to do now. You know what I'm saying? So I will say that if you do this, you're not alone in that, because I've done it before. You know what I mean? I just want to be clear that we're on the same level. We're in the same boat. You know what I mean? I used to do these things, so now I believe I could say like, hey, be careful with this because this is what it causes. So again, if I'm seeking God for something, I don't do that. If a topic keeps coming up that I know I'm trying to refrain from, I would delete like the video and say, you know how you can like click the icon and it'll say don't show this subscriber's video again. I would do that, and I don't care how many times, how many people I need to go through. I'm basically cleaning up my feed, because some stuff it'd be like, where the heck did that come from? You know what I mean? So I would go ahead and unsubscribe to a person, or like click the icon to say don't show any more videos like from this person, because we have to really be careful, especially as messengers of God, especially as people of God, what we're taking in. Okay. And I'll do another video on something that is kind of along the lines of this, as to why is it important for messengers of God to not try to take in everybody else's prophetic word when you're seeking God. You know what I mean? So if God told you something, don't try to look for somebody else to confirm what he told you. Or don't try to look for, what is it? Y'all, let me get my thoughts together. If God told you a specific thing, if God told you to do something, it's not really healthy for the believer to like see somebody else's video and then try to repost it on their own video. You know what I mean? So I'll go into that in a different video. But yeah, that's my caution to what we're seeing on YouTube and the rise of people wanting, because not everybody's on YouTube is for, you know, the right reasons, just like every other platform. So yeah, let's just be careful, y'all. If y'all got any other tips or comments about this, you know, just comment below and let us read through things that we can stick in our back pocket. That way when we come up, you know, with it later, we can kind of remember this video and just take note of it. So all right, y'all, that's it. Thank y'all for listening. Peace.